Hi guys, it's Grace from Grace Gets Gastric. Today is Tuesday, November 13th, and I am here today for my week 45 post-op VSG update. To get started with stats, again, my name is Grace. I am 5'8", 27 years old, and on January 2nd, 2018, I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy or VSG weight loss surgery. My highest weight ever recorded was in May of 2017 at 354 pounds. I was required by my insurance to do a 6-month medically supervised weight loss diet, and over the course of those 6 months I lost 35 pounds, so my starting weight day of surgery was 319 pounds. Last week I came at you with a weight of 205.7, and this morning I weighed in at 205.5. So that is a weekly loss of 0.2 pounds, a loss since surgery of 113.5, and a loss since my highest weight of 148.5 pounds. Really low loss this week, but it is a loss, so I will take it. Past 2 weeks have been on the lower side, but you know, c'est la vie. I'm okay with it. My weight's been fluctuating a little bit the past week. This is not the lowest weight I've seen, but I have not seen much lower, so I'm not stressing. Last week I had a higher carb week than I normally do. By design, my meal plan was like higher than my normal carb. I think it was like 60 carbs, which I don't necessarily think. Sorry, I have something in my hair. I'm not like saying that has any effect on my weight loss. I'm just saying that as a thing to note, I guess. Anyways, I'm happy with my loss. I will say, you know, I need to lose another like 5.5 pounds, 5.6 pounds, to hit my low-key 199 goal by the end of the year. So I've got about a month and a half to do that. Hopefully it will happen, and if it doesn't, then I trust it will happen soon after that. Let's see. For those of you guys who are not following me on Instagram, which you should, my name is above, it's linked below. I did a really fun thing with my friend this past weekend, and we went axe throwing. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this. It's kind of like this new trendy thing where you can go to like building a place and throw axes, basically. It's super fun. I'll try to like maybe insert a video of me here. But yeah, it was super fun, and it was really cool because we took a lot of photos, obviously, and a lot of videos trying to like get the perfect one, and to look at all the videos and pictures my friend had took and realize that I liked how I looked in all of them. Like, I wasn't embarrassed. I didn't feel like I looked fat. It was a really great feeling because before I never wanted to be taken, you know, I didn't want photos, full body photos taken. So it's like, I would have done this. I mean, I could have, absolutely, I would have done this last year. I would have done this post-op, or sorry, pre-op. That's not like something I would have not done. I just probably would not have posted any photos about it. So, yeah, that was awesome. What else? I've been kind of like, I've had some gastrointestinal distress. Basically I've just been pretty gassy, which is unusual. I mean, like, I've been like, you know, I burp all the time since surgery. Like that. To the point where I'm like, I hope it stops someday, but whatever, you know, trade-offs. But I have not usually like had a lot of like gassiness elsewhere, and like at all since surgery, like, you know, but like for the past like solid week, it's like, it's not super uncomfortable. It's just like mildly, like, you know, like you can kind of feel the pressure. Anyways, I don't really know what that's about because my diet is not like drastically different than it has been. But yeah, that's a fact. That's a thing. So if you haven't seen my most recent What I Eat in a Day / follow me around video, I'll link it above. But it's a little bit different style than I normally do. It has a lot more of my face in it. And I was editing it, you know, last week before I posted. And I had like this sort of weird, like out of body, not out of body experience, but like you know, I've talked before about how like I kind of don't recognize myself sometimes in like the mirror. It's mostly related to my body though. And in this video, I was, you know, watching myself talk and I had like a real brain disconnect moment being like, who is this person? Like I knew it was me, but I like, you know, it was like the connections were not firing in my brain that like I was watching myself. It was very bizarre. And I think it just like really hit me how much my face has slimmed down. I mean, there are like, I don't know if like studies, but like it's very well known that when you lose weight and gain weight, like a lot of that often happens first in the face. And so it's like I've always had a fairly round face and I've always liked my appearance. I think I mentioned this before, like I always thought I had a nice face, but you know, it was like nice for a fat face. And you know, I like it so much more. It's like I have all those features that I liked before. It's just a little bit slimmer. And like I can see like I have kind of dimples, which you couldn't tell I had before because they were so fat. And like you can kind of see my eyes. I have smaller eyes. It's like when I smile, like they disappear a bit, which has always bugged me, which is why sometimes when I smile I go like this. Anyways, it just like I was having kind of a weird moment watching that video. And even like I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, it's, I don't know, there's some weird stuff happening. It's not bad by any means. It's not like good either. It's just a thing that's happening. But otherwise, yeah, things are trekking along. Pretty much standard. My boss, my director I mentioned, she got the surgery, she had R&Y, so this is her first day back at work. She got it like 2 weeks ago, yesterday. And so it was cool to see her. She's doing well. I mean, she had like a hernia repair and stuff as well, I think, so not quite as smooth of a recovery as I had. But I'm really excited to kind of be on this side of it. Like I've seen so many of you guys go through this journey, you know, and you guys are watching me, but you know, like to see someone, like I've talked her through like the whole pre-op process, and then like I'm gonna actually see her in real life transform, and I'm like really excited about it. Yeah, so next week is Thanksgiving, which is insane. So Thanksgiving is happening. That is also the day of my 5K. I'm not prepared for it. I'm gonna do a lot of like running and fast walking, but we'll see. And it's also my birthday next week. The next time I come at you guys, I will no longer be 27 years old, and I will have to try to remember to change my intro. Let's see if I can do it on the first try. I have no plans, so don't ask me. This is always like a hard time of year to try to do things. Because I'm always so busy in real life and with like other responsibilities, with work. The holidays are around, so it's like a lot of people have plans, and it's just, and you know, it's the end of the year. I'm always kind of exhausted. I don't feel like planning anything. So I don't know, me and my sister and or my roommate might go out and get like dinner or something. I'll probably have something full of sugar that night, and maybe a glass of something to drink. So yeah, the goal will be to survive both my birthday and Thanksgiving without demolishing the scale. I think it's doable, honestly. Thanksgiving, I don't plan to go overboard at all. The only like carby thing is going to be the pumpkin pie, and I'm planning to make a healthy version for myself, so I'm not even tempted by that. But yeah, short video this week. I'm spacey as always. I feel like I'm always saying that, and it's always true. I've been really exhausted lately, and I was watching someone's video yesterday, and I can't even remember who. I think it was Downsizing Danielle, I'm not positive, who was talking about the change in weather and like the fall, and like maybe that's why she's been feeling tired. And I know I always get a little bit of messed up around the seasons, the changing of seasons. And I mean, it's not technically the changing of seasons, but it's getting like pretty cold here now, whereas before it hadn't been. So maybe that's it. I definitely do feel just a change. I'm tired a lot more, and maybe it's something else. Could be vitamins, could be something. I am getting tested for a couple of things in December before my January appointment, so we'll see how that goes. I want to pretend like I'm not eating enough, but I don't think that's it. Anyways, okay, for real, I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I so love your comments. I so love interacting with you, and I love watching your videos. So I hope you all are doing fantastic. I can't believe I forgot how to even say that word. And I will be back with you soon. Bye.